Hello, everyone. I'd like to give a shout out to the people who live in England that might still know me. I wish that you would contact me through this. And I have someone I'd like to connect with you there that I just met this morning. I'll wait for someone to jump on. It's Sunday morning, January 6th, and we're going to finish up the chapter of Isaiah 6. Hi, Beth. And yeah, I'm so glad you're on, Beth. You can help me remember things that my brain won't come up with. I hope you had a nice celebration with your mom yesterday. She's so dear. Happy birthday, Sally. Hi, Dennis. Okay, so we're on Isaiah 6 and we're starting Isaiah's 7th woe. It says, "Then I stammered and said, 'Woe is me, I'm destroyed, doomed as a sinful man, for my words are tainted, and I live among people who talk the same way. King Yahweh, commander of angel armies, my eyes have gazed upon him.'" So this is the really famous verse of Isaiah just stating that he's undone because he's actually seen King Yahweh, seeing God. And it's just, yeah, who could even fathom that in our mortal bodies? How amazing that would be to see what he saw. Then out of the smoke, one of the angels of fire flew to me. He had in his hands a burning coal he had taken from the altar with tongs. He touched my lips, and it said, "See, the burning coal from the altar has touched your lips. Your guilt is taken away, and your sin is blotted out." So, yeah, that's beautiful that they're just explaining how that in this time in the Old Testament and the Old Covenant, before Jesus died on the cross, that there was atonement made for sin in ways through ceremonial things like altars and incense and so forth. That was how sin was taken care of. Blood shed, but through perfect spotted lambs. Then I heard the Lord saying, "Whom should I send to my people? Who will go to represent us?" I spoke up and said, "I will be the one, send me." This is one of my life verses. I remember putting this in my college annual as my life verse. I'll read it again. "Then I heard the Lord saying, 'Whom shall I send to my people? Who will go to represent us?' And I spoke up and said, 'I will be the one, send me.'" Through the years, I've wanted that to be the posture of my heart, that he could send me, that he could use me when he asks who could be the one that could represent him. So that's my prayer for you as well. Then Isaiah's message here. "Then he said, 'Go and tell the people, you keep listening but understand nothing. You keep watching but learn nothing. Go and preach a message that will make their hearts dull, their ears plugged, and their eyes blind. Otherwise their eyes will begin to see, their ears will begin to hear, their hearts will begin to understand, and they will return to me for healing and be healed.' Then I asked, 'O Lord, for how long?' He answered, 'Until their houses and cities are destroyed and uninhabited, and their land a desolate wasteland, until the Lord has exiled them all to a distant country, and the entire land lies deserted. Yet if even a tenth remains there, it will be burned again. It will be like a fallen oak or terebinth tree when it is felled. The stump still lives to grow again. Now the stump is the holy seed." Have you ever been hiking or walking in a wooded area and seen stumps that have been cut or trees that have been felled, and in the middle of it, there's like a crack, and a seedling is bursting through, and a new branch is coming out. It's really beautiful. I have some pictures of this. I wanted to get them out so I could show you this morning before we started, but I don't know where they are. But I remember when I lived in Scotts Valley, I took a bunch of pictures of these kinds of things. I used to go for walks behind the building that's behind the Christian school there on, oh gosh, see, here we go, on the same street that New Hope Church is on. Granite Creek, yeah. And then behind the Borland building, there's like an area you can take a long walk in. So, yeah, that's where I used to take pictures of things like this, and it reminded me of it so much this morning when the Lord showed me there that there could be new growth in places that had been split or cut or taken down. Many ways to look at it. And God just showed me that there's always rebirth in Him. There's always newness of life in Him, and there's always grace that He has, much more grace than we have sin. Where sin abounds, grace abounds even more. And so I just want to say that today. This is the end of chapter 6, and we'll be in chapter 7 tomorrow. I'm having a party, or like an open house here today, from 2 to 7, for anyone that lives locally to come by and have a piece of cake. And anyway, I just wanted to invite you, if anyone's on here that sees this and would like to stop by. It's been raining here quite a bit yesterday. It poured, and it's supposed to pour again today. And tomorrow is school again. It feels like such a nice long break. Oh, thank you, Lord. So God, we just give you this day. As I leave to go to church now, and others too, I just pray, Father, that you would be able to grace us abundantly for ourselves and others. I know that I need a recharge in that area. And give us thankful hearts. Give me a thankful heart. Give me a heart of expectancy, and those watching too, for your good work, your good pleasure to occur today. All right, blessings today. It's nice to see you, Beth. Bye. And good, I pray the best for your class this next few weeks as you go back to school. Bye-bye.